I just wanted to do better. Erin looked it up and it said that 1 in 5 boys experience this, and boys experience this more than girls. That I had no clue about because I'd never experienced this with my girls at all. I'm like trying to teach the kids, like, we take what comes and we go with the flow, but it's not that great.
Where's 15?
Where's 15? That's right. Good job, Zoe. Very good. What number is that?
This one, 15.
That's right. Good job. Hey guys, hey fam, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. It is the first day of school today, y'all. When I tell you it is not going the greatest. It is not going the greatest. I think I told you guys earlier this year that the kids would be doing remote learning, meaning they will be studying from home through the public school. I still have Charlotte who's being homeschooled, as well as, Zoe's getting to that age where she's starting to do all homeschooling. But yeah, that was the original plan. How about things are not going as planned. Oh my gosh, things aren't going as planned. Like, it's been a struggle this whole morning. Mick was here. She's off to school right now. She is actually, there's a class that she's doing. Well, the original plan is that they were supposed to be doing it from home, but when we check their timetables, they were, I guess, signed up for classes that would be in class, which is messed up because we filled out the form and stuff for them to be online. So anyways, we were trying to go through the process and the motion of trying to get them back into school. Oh, I can't even speak. We're trying to go through the motions and the process of getting them back online, but it's not even feasible at this point. So we were trying to go through different modes, like asynchronous learning, which is where your child kind of learns side by side. There's also like hybrid learning, where if there's a child in the class that's already learning, they could learn with them, but a lot of it is not working out. Not to mention, like, I don't want it to be harder for my children to begin with. I gave them the option if they wanted to go in class or if they wanted to work from home at their own pace, but they had chosen to work from home, but then some of the courses weren't even feasible for that. So now they're kind of just we're trying to figure things out. So the morning has been going hecka slow. It's been heavily frustrated, though I've been composing myself because this stuff is like out of our control. So I don't even there's like no point in like sweating so hard about it. I'm like trying to teach the kids, like, we take what comes and we go with the flow, but it's not that great, you know? So yeah, also it's my first day, like, trying to, I don't want to say manage the kids. It's my first day back to like taking care of the kids, mostly because the kids are in school, so I don't want to like depend on them a ton while they're in class, or having to, I can't do that when they're in a public school, but I can't, like, I don't want, Charlotte's doing her studies, she's over there learning, and I don't want to like bug her every 5 minutes. Like, I don't want to keep interrupting her. I want her to study because it's no different than if she was in class. So that said, I'm like really trying to think ahead. The day's going kind of slow for me because I've already had an appointment over the phone, and Babes and I are trying to go through this stuff, deal with this stuff together. He's at work, but on his lunchtime, because he's been in touch with the teachers as well. So it's just been a lot. But anyways, we're trying to get on with the day. I'm gonna try to tackle these dishes. There's some dishes and stuff out. I already took out the meat and stuff to prepare for supper. So I'm like really trying to get ahead of myself, because if I don't, it's not gonna get done, or yeah, it's just gonna be a lot. So Is it bath time? Guys, check out her cute little outfit. I just posted a picture of her on Instagram showing her outfit because I just did a haul from Old Navy. It just came in. I just filmed it and I'm about to upload it for you guys. But it's bath time. Anyways, I'm filming a little bit of a nighttime routine. I was trying to pick up the camera all day, all afternoon, and I couldn't because it's just been a crazy evening, to say the least. Little man was struggling. He's been a little bit constipated, and I've been trying to pull out all the stops, doing all of the things. First, I introduced prunes into his diet, but as with anything, prunes is just one of those things that if he consumes too much of it, and if he's not hydrating himself enough, then it just doesn't work. It could do the opposite. You ready? Okay. Okay. So anyways, that wasn't working, even though I always try to fill him up with liquids. I was then giving him apple juice because I looked it up and they said apple juice can help. And the one I was giving him was a concentrate, so I don't know if it was really helping. It didn't seem to be helping. And then I finally just got him the regular apple juice. I also bought some prune juice. So it's just, yeah, it's just been a struggle. Tonight he had to go, and it was he's getting into the stage where I guess he must have had like a tough time passing a stool, that he's now holding it, and that just leads into a whole other territory of problems. And yeah, it's just been a whirlwind of an evening, to say the least. Oh my gosh, y'all. And I tell you that I'm hot. Anyways, I think I may have had footage earlier where you guys saw me sit down at the table with hubby, and that was just like, he just got home not that long ago and we were just getting to unwind. I was feeding a baby, so it's a good little time for us to have a little powwow and sit down. And I think we were like maybe looking at the market. We look at real estate and stuff like that. What did you do today?
I went to the park. And
yeah, today I took her to the park, and then we went for what?
Walk.
And what did you find today?
A frog. And then I threw it away.
Guys, long explanation. We found a frog along the way, and I told her that we couldn't keep it and I had to go back, and she kind of tossed it. We had a little bit of a lecture. Did mommy talk to you about it?
Yeah.
Was mommy upset?
Yeah.
Did I like that you did that?
No.
No, because that's not nice. We're nice to creatures. You're falling. So anyways, we did that. We went for a long walk. So I feel productive in terms of like just trying to get my health back. You can go down. In terms of getting my health back, my fitness. Last night we were playing basketball out there in the rain. The whole family. I didn't film it because it's pitch black. You can't see anything. And yeah, I mean, we were just actually enjoying our time together. But sorry, I feel like I'm all over the place. But today we went out for a walk, which I felt really good about because I just got to move my body. I was gone for about maybe 45 minutes. And I thought it was a decent walk. But upon coming back, I just had an agenda to try to do so many things. But this thing with baby boy has just been hovering over my head. I just wanted to do better. Erin looked it up and it said that 1 in 5 boys experience this, and boys experience this more than girls. That I had no clue about because I'd never experienced this with my girls at all. That they tend to, like, if they have a bad experience with defecating, they'll hold it, and then it's like a vicious cycle, which is what I kind of think he's doing. So that really sucks. I hope it can get resolved soon. Yeah, but I just wanted to touch base with you guys. As far as a routine, today I'm out of routine in terms of cooking because I didn't cook. I had some salmon left over from yesterday. I was able to heat that up. Just kind of, I don't know, for some reason, despite getting so much done, I know I got a lot accomplished today. So I'm not like, I don't want to kick myself I don't want to kick myself down, but for some reason I just keep feeling like I could have done better. Like I could have gotten some, because if you guys could see behind me, I've got a whole basket load of laundry. I have Zoe's bed to be made because she's borrowing her comforter to sleep in my room. But there's just like, we bought all this clothes, all their new clothes, which I actually did a haul today. I did 2 hauls for them, a haul from Carter's and a haul from Old Navy. I'll show you guys a little clip here, but if you guys want to see the whole video, check it out on my mommy channel because that is where I post those kind of things. Yes, this is kind of like dressing him like a little man, but I did pick it up in 12 to 18 months. fall is my favorite season and I just adore everything about it. So I grabbed her these cute little cord tights. I also grabbed baby girl some plain tees. I got this pastel yellow because it could go with this easily. I got baby girl this jogging pant and I love it. It's like a crisp fall leaf. I'm actually supposed to go and edit the video tonight, so it should be up, but it's just gonna be late. Yeah, but it's just not what I anticipated. Yeah, like when looking at the day, I really feel like I got a lot done, but I know like as moms we can be so tough on ourselves. Like it gives me, I almost feel like I have anxiety just looking at all the things I need to get done on the daily. And I know baby boy's not going to be this small for a long time, but because of him being clingy or wanting to be held all the time, it's really hard to get anything done. If you guys haven't noticed, in the last few vlogs I've relocated like his bassinet from my room. I put it in the living room and it's working for the time being, but I feel like I should probably put up a playpen, which I already put one up down in the basement, so when I go in the crib when I go on my treadmill he can go in it. So that's helpful, but I do have two. I should probably put the other one up. But it's just, yeah, it's been overwhelming. But really, like I said, I got a lot done. I made my posts on Insta. I did my various things around the house. I took Zoe to the park. I took her for a walk. I've read her a story. I fed baby boy his lunch, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I gave baby a bath. I cleaned up a little bit. I filmed 2 videos. And now we're here. And, you know, I've at least fed myself. Some things were just not the normal part of our routine. But it is what it is, you know. I just have to kind of get past it. And for the most part, I'm generally a positive person, but sometimes it can be challenging. I think we all experience these kind of moments where we just feel just kind of defeated. And it's even more so when you have other people depending on you. I think if it was just an individual person, it might be different because your house, your way, your agenda. But when it's like a home and there are other folks depending on you, especially little kids, like structure, routine, and organization really aids in that area. It helps you to just survive, especially when you have a big family. I would never have it any other way. I love my big family, which it's just totally, you know, I was going to go down on a tangent in another subject as to, which brings me back up to like the whole thinking if I'd have another child. I haven't had any kind of baby fever. I haven't had like, even though Zavi's still a baby himself, but every now and again I'm like, babes, you should go get nipped. But I just don't know. We just don't know. But man, when things get chaotic, you can sure feel it. Like it's just, yeah. So anyways, I'm gonna kind of go downstairs and do my edits, and then I will resume. I will hopefully tomorrow's off to a better start, because I do have a bunch of stuff that I need to get done, and the help from the kids isn't really there because they're enrolled in school and they're there for the most part of the day. And despite Charlotte being homeschooled, I can't just bombard her every 5 seconds. She needs to get her work done. And yeah. You guys, so I thought the vlog was gonna end earlier. I think I was trying to end it, but then the night just kind of continued. You guys saw that I was just trying to like I think I ended up explaining to you guys that the routine for tonight was just so out of whack, but I was still trying to kind of get everything I was still trying to attempt some of the projects that I wanted to get done. So I did end up editing my vlog for today, or it wasn't a vlog, it was actually a haul for my mommy channel. I edited that, managed to put it up. It's if y'all knew what time it was, it's like well after midnight. I think it's almost 1 o'clock. That went up super late, but I'm not mad because I did it. Then just wanted to kind of organize the baby's room. I just have a lot up there to do, and I feel like I have to kind of get myself in a routine, because the only way to get these things done is either during a day when I'm like recruiting help, and then I feel guilt. Like, I have these older girls who can help, and a lot of the times they volunteer to help, but at the same time they're teenagers, and you know that they want time for themselves, and you also can see that when they need time for themselves, so you got to let them be too. And so I will then hold the baby, which is fine. I love holding him, but I just don't get to do the things that I need to get done. That's like my big dilemma. I'm doing my best to get myself in a routine, but I mean, a routine for him right now is sleeping, and he sleeps really well at night, but he's awake during the day, and I can't exactly force him to sleep or nap, because he's doing great for me at night. He's sleeping when he's supposed to, so I don't want to like mess that up. But, you know, by trying to dump like another nap in there, he kind of sleeps when he wants to on his own terms, and I don't mind that. I just realized I need to go take my prenatal vitamins, because I've been slacking on that, and honestly, when I'm going to bed this late and functioning on so little sleep, your girl needs her vitamins. Okay. No matter how many times I've had to take those every pregnancy and nursing, you know, and while I'm nursing, I can't ever get used to them. So I'm still up. It's hecka late, and I gotta get to bed because I need some sleep. But I am trying to do some stuff while the baby is sleeping. I think I want to throw in one load of laundry quick. Today I was able to do the haul, because I had a bunch of hauls. One was a consignment, one's from Carter's, one was from Old Navy, and that was for Zoe and Zavi. So I basically am like doing a little prep to get them in the wash, especially the ones from the consignment shop, just so those can be clean. I feel like I should throw them in, but then I'm kind of torn, because I'm not going to be awake long enough to throw them in the dryer, and I don't want them to sit and be funky. So I'm just kind of thinking I will probably have to leave that until tomorrow, even though I have the time to do it now. Another thing that I wanted to touch base on real quick is the fact that the kids are back to school. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update, because I know a lot of you guys were questioning whether or not we were still going to be homeschooling, and I just want to let you know what the plan is for this semester. Originally, I think I tried to explain this in a video indicating the first day of school and the whole mess up that occurred with anticipating that the girls were about to do remote learning online, and then it kind of got messed up, and now we've got Michaela in school. So she's in school for high school. She's in school all day for high school, and the way it's set up right now, they're doing it for, I think, 1 week. They're doing it for, is it 1 week? Maybe, I think it was 2. Are we in the second week of school yet? I can't remember, but it's either 1 or 2 weeks that they do 2 courses. So they'll have the morning course and the afternoon course for, I think it's either 1 week or 2. Then they switch for the other 2 weeks, and then they'll have their 1 or 2 courses that they have, and they'll have the one in the morning and one in the evening. For Mick, she only has 3 courses. She only has 3 courses a semester. So 1 week she does have 2 classes, morning and evening, and then right now she currently has 1 class from like in the morning, and she's off at like 10 and is free the whole day. So on those days it's been really good, but at the same token, she is looking to she's probably going to be working at some point or another, so it's not like that help will be available, but that's okay. Like, you know, they're all growing up, and it's just, yeah, just go with the flow. Gabrielle, just like I said, there was a mix-up, so she didn't get to do online remote learning either, which y'all don't understand. It was such a big headache, because what that means is that the kids don't, if they aren't doing it like remotely, they don't get the teaching from the teacher. If they're doing it, she's doing it like asynchronously, meaning like side by side, so it's basically you're working along on your own, and you can correspond with the teacher. They do send you like the worksheets and various things, but you're not getting the formal teaching. I feel like overall they've been doing a pretty good job with like incorporating her into class. Some classes have been doing that, which has been really, really good, but for some of the other ones it's a little bit harder to follow. The only blessing is that my kids have been homeschooled for many years, and a big part of our focus was also independent learning, so they're able for the most part to learn along the way, and so long as they can read. Yes, they will still encounter issues, and you know, that's where it gets tricky, but with myself and with hubby helping and then being in touch with the teachers, we're getting by so far. For Charlotte, on the other hand, she's doing homeschooling. This is her last year, and we're still debating where to go from here on out, because she has been she's in grade 8, but she's basically kind of done grade 8, so we're kind of going over some stuff, and it's really just to kill time. Or we're just expanding up on some of the like different things that she didn't necessarily cover, like world history and geography, while still covering, you know, like it's more like intermediate grade 8. So she covered grade 8 for math and English, as well as a part of geography, but now she's covering it on a wider scope. So forgive me if I'm super tired, because y'all, I really have to go wipe my makeup off. I'm actually thrilled that I'm coming on here looking like a person. I'm vouching. This is another area of my life that I'm trying to kind of, you know, revamp. I'm vouching to keep the momentum going, even though I'm not leaving the house on a day-to-day. I do want to kind of fix myself. I'm torn between it sometimes, just because I don't want to get makeup all over my baby, but I do want to fix myself from here to here. Oh, Erin and I, we have a bunch of projects on the go, getting things organized for the girls' braces and stuff like that. It's just like there's just a lot going on. I'm not one to necessarily tell my moves to the world as I'm making them, but trust and believe that your girl is doing something in the background, and I'm kind of getting started on that. So that's just like a little insight. But if you're in that predicament, you find yourself in that predicament like me, I would love to know what you do. How do you maneuver and get things done? Or are you like me, or do you feel more stressed about it? I'm sure we can bounce off of each other, but I'd love to hear your advice. As far as coping for me, I'm just taking it one day at a time, and I'm realizing that I can only do so much. I can't do it all, so I have to be patient with myself, and sometimes, and I just do what I can, and I try to tackle like the most obvious things to always spot clean, and then I can get to the other deeper stuff later on. So it's just a matter of also using strategy. That way you can keep the house afloat and it doesn't look a hot mess. So anyways, y'all, little one needs me. I will talk to y'all soon. Bye, y'all.